Okay, so now on to scales, and so basically what I'll be doing is kind of, as you had told me in the class meeting, that when I start to scale videos, I need to do the actual scale itself before I move on to the sequences and such. Um, Now, because we're doing major and minor pentatonics, I'm not entirely sure if you want both the major scale and the minor scale, or just the major scale, and then kind of work with that. But I guess because the minor pentatonics kind of more so serves for the minor keys versus that of the major keys. But I don't know. So I'll start with the simple C major scale. I'm gonna empty out my spiff out because it sounds like it needs a little empty real quick. So. Alrighty. So now that I've done the scale, I suppose I should get on to the pentatonics and the whole tone scale. Um, so basically, with this, it's pretty straightforward, but at the same time, it's less notes in comparison. I might have to stop and I might have to drag one on a little bit slower just because of the factor of certain reasons. When I was practicing this, I was kind of, I was kind of fooling around with the scale a little bit. I was like kind of doing some improvis. I was improv. You know the word I'm trying to get out. I was improving the scales, kind of, fiddling around, see what I could kind of do with the scale, kind of give it a nice little rhythm to it. Jump around. To, Granted, it's only 5 notes or 5 scale degrees that you're playing with. An exception of the whole tone scale, which is 6. But basically, that's pretty much everything. So I'm going to get going on the C scale, and then we'll move forth with the other. Yeah. My bad, I forgot to jump back down. My bad about that. Start that over again. Okay, so I was going forward. Now I'm going to go backwards. is the major pentatonic scale of C. Just because the scales are going to get higher and higher if I keep doing it that way. So, as much as I probably shouldn't be, but it's going to save my chops a lot more. That only means, of course, that's going to be going up twice before going back down, going in that direction. So it's a total of 4 per direction that I'd end up doing. But in fairness, it's going to help my chops out a lot. And my chops will be very thankful when I'm done with all the scales here. Alright, so C minor. I might as well, I guess, do the C minor scale. So that would be 3 flats instead of all natural, actually. Yeah. So that's... So that'd be B flat, E flat, and A flat. Yes? Yes, that sounds right? Yep, that sounds right to me. So. My bad. Hold on. Oddly enough, when I went to go to that E, I initially had my fingers there, ready for the E flat, but then in the last second I kind of switched over to this. Not sure why, but this is obviously the proper set for the E flat. Alright, so now that we've done that, we'll do the minor pentatonic scale, so. Like I said, it's going to be short and quick, but I don't want to kill my chops before I get to the higher noted ones, if they are higher noted, depending on the key, of course. Okay, now reverse. Alright, that was minor pentatonic scale, sequences of 4. Alright, now the whole tone scale. And in reverse. And there we have the C scales.